Welcome to Orlit and congratulations on having your trial requests approved. In this video, I'll guide you through on your onboarding process. So after you have sent in your trial request and it has been approved by an admin, then you need to log in into your platform. So to log into Orlit platform, there are about eight simple onboarding steps that you need to go through, and I would walk you through that in this video. So once you put in your username and password and you log in, so once you log in, allow this page to load. You're going to see the onboarding wizard, and the first thing that you will see is to sign the agreement. This consists of all its terms of service, usage policies, and so responsibilities. So you have to read this through. You have to review the agreements carefully, and then once you're satisfied, you can sign. You would now sign it. Sorry. Once you're satisfied, then you would accept the agreement, and as well you can also print the agreement to have a copy of it with you as well. So I'm going to accept this agreement. So after the agreement has been signed, then you can move into the next step. So you click on next here, and the next step is your payment mode. So you set up your payment mode and also upload your business logo as well. So we have three payment mode. We have payment on delivery, online, and wallets. And you can choose, you can select either of the three. You can select all the three, and you can select one or two, depending on the mode of payments that you want for your business. So for this video, I'll select this. I'll select this two, and then you upload your company logo as well. So after you've saved account successfully and you upload your logo, then you move to the next step. So the next step is where you choose your payment processor, and we have two payment processor that you can select from, and you can also set up the two payment method as well. You can set up for Flutterwave and Paystack, and you can select for either. You can set up your payment processor for either of the two payment processor that we have, and you can also you can set up for both of them as well. So for this video, I'll set up for Paystack only. Then you select the bank, your business bank. Select your business bank as well. And then you put in your account number. Bank accounts are collection accounts. So it should be a bank account that is in your business name. Or better still, just understand that the account details that you put in here will be the account details that will be on your storefront. So when customers purchase any of your product on your storefront, then it is this account details, this account number that you'll be putting in here that will be credited. So it has to be the business account number or the owner of the business accounts. So when you do this, it verifies the account name. After your account name has been verified, then you save accounts. It has been successful, and then we can go to next. So this is where you put in the information of your store, your storefront, the information of your storefront. Put in your store URL, your store name, the guest's email, caption, and all. So your store URL. This is your store URL, and then the name of your of your store name. Guest email is for guest checkouts. So you put in your guest email address. And also you put in your caption. So your caption is the text that shows on your browser. Same thing with the fave icon as well. It's that little logo that shows on your browser tab. The same thing with caption. So anything you want it to be. Then you can now select your checkout type. We have three checkout type: user, allow guests, and hybrid. User enforces that user account is created before your customer can check out. Allow guests and hybrid is the same because they both allow for guest checkouts and user accounts. However, once your checkout type is allow guests, it doesn't ask your customers questions if they want to create an account or they want to continue as guests. It just assumes that they are creating as guests, and then they'll be able to check out. But for hybrid, your customers would get questions like, do you want to continue as guest or you want to create an account? So hybrid would give your customer the chance to create an account or continue as guests, whereas allow guests would not just assume that they want to continue as guests and would not ask further questions from them at all. And then you put in your logo and your fave icon, as well as you select your theme color and background color. So Orlit is a progressive web application. So you have to pick a theme color and background color that is closer to your business logo, so that the theme of your website can be properly aligned with your business color, with the logo, with the color of your logo. Then we'll put the theme color. Okay. And as well as the background color as well. So when you're done selecting your theme color and background color, then you can create store. So after you're done with that, then you go to the next. So the next is to pick the business location. So business location is where you want your customers to be able to patronize you from. So it is where you want to receive business from. If you are open to all the states in Nigeria, then you can just select Nigeria and you save your selection. But if you are just open to some specific states in Nigeria, then it is just those specific states that you would pick location. So you can just click on this drop down and pick the specific dates that you want to receive business from. Then you save your selection. And after it has been saved, then we go to the next stage. So this is where we set up our SMTP profile. So SMTP is a mail configuration. So it's a mail configuration which Orlit will send mail and notifications to your customers that will be set up. And to make it simple, Orlit has a pre-configured SMTP. So we have a collection of popular SMTPs that has been preconditioned. So you just pick the one that you are using, and it will a basic configuration would be set up for you. But then, however, you still need to put in your mail address, your username, and you also need to set up your password as well. So I'm going to pick in Gmail, and you can see here that basic configuration has been done, but I still need to put in my email address. Your username can double as your email address and then your password. So for mail accounts that have two-factor authentication, usually such mail platform allows you to create app pin. So you can check on Google on how to create app pin for your SMTP. So once you see that your SMTP allows you to have 2FA, mostly Gmail. For Gmail, if your SMTP profile is on Gmail, then you need to have the app pin. So you can Google on how to set up your app pin. And so once you do that, it is that pin that you will use as the password here and not the password to your email address. But if your SMTP does not support 2FA, then you can use the password of your email address as the password here. And also you can test the email address by putting in a valid email address. And once you put in the valid email address, you test connection, and you see that you receive a mail. So if you do not receive the mail, then that means, oh, probably the SMTP is not set up properly, and then you can still come back here. Maybe you put in a wrong email address, or the password that you put in is not correct. That is the reason why you are not receiving the email. So you can still come back here to check this information and be sure that all the informations are correct, and you can continue and test connection again to see if you would receive the email or not. So once we are done imputing our SMTP profile, and then we save accounts. So once the account has been saved successfully, then we can so once you're done with that, and then you click on the next. So the next thing is to pick your team. So Orlit has about 5 different teams that you can pick from, and also you can preview the team to have a snapshot of what the team looks like before you make your selection. So you click here, you can see how the team looks like, how the teams look like. And then you can also click on another theme. This is rows. You can check and see how the team looks like. And so when you see a team that is to your satisfaction, so when you see a team that is to your satisfaction, and then you can pick team. After picking your team, the next thing is data migration. In case if you are migrating data from one platform to Orlit. And if you have such need, you can reach out to us for more information on how you can import your data. And once you are done importing your data, or even if you don't have data to import, you are at the last stage already, and you can finish your onboarding process. And all you have to do is to select the finish here. And you can see here, you get this pop-up that tells you that are you sure you want to finish this, because the onboarding process cannot be reversed. And if you're sure of all your information that you've put in, then you can. And once your tenant has been saved successfully, then you are done with the onboarding process and you are welcome to Orlit. Thank you.